What is up, YouTube? Cash Team Studios here, and today I have a huge announcements to say. But before we get into that, let me show you something. Yeah, I successfully made the first ever CDS hat. I have another one right here, but I'm not really going to use it unless if this one gets ruined. So, this right here, ladies and gentlemen, is the first ever CDS hat, aka Cash Davidson Studios hat. I am so happy with myself because I have actually my first merch, first half beat, like Zevolutions, for example. That was my first poster I've created. So yeah, but that is not the huge announcement. I'm happy I got the hat, but let's move on to the huge announcements, guys. For the past 2 years, I've been fighting with villains. I've been making these movies. And some of y'all are confused, like, you're saying this is the real life lore. That's what it's basically called. So, this whole lore thing is leading up to final. So, let me just talk for a little bit about my lores, because some of y'all, you can skip this video if you like, but if you like to understand my movies and lore, I would be happy to tell you about it right now. So, my first ever lore, there's 5 parts. The first one was called The Man. That was the first biggest movie I created. Second one was Zevolutions. That's where we fought Zetar and stuff. Third one was Genesis, the forgotten lore about Seth and everything. I know I'm going to miss that villain, but we're just going to have to move on. And the next 2 lores that are coming out in the future are Calvations. That is going to be the ending of Keisha's War because it's been going on for 2 years now. And it's going to be the final ending of Keish Revolution. It's not really a revolution, but it's like a revenge thing. So that's what Calvation's about. And you get to see a lot of more backstory about Keish and stuff. So then you can, it's basically Keish was from the Man movie, and now here he is from Calvations. So this war has been going on for 2 years, and we're about to see it at the end. And then we have the final lore called Final. Yeah, I know. It's called 5-0 with the 5 as a null. Get it? And it's 5th gen. 5th gen. This is the final biggest movie I'm ever create in CDS history. It's going to be the biggest movie ever. I'm not going to get a lot of detail into it because I don't want to give you guys spoilers, but I will say this. It's going to be a Space Wars. Yeah. It's going to be a big Space Wars. I've been talking about this now. I wanted a 5th gen into this, and I wanted to think, how am I going to do this? So, I'm creating Final. I mean, this is going to be the biggest movie ever. It could be an hour long. It could be 30 minutes. But it's going to be the Space Wars. Pretty much, that's what it is. I don't want to get into more detail about that. You'll see in the future. After Calvations, then I'm going to move on to Final. Then you guys can see the Space Wars and stuff. It will take a few months for me to make Space Wars because it's going to have a lot of actors in it. But yeah, this is Final, guys. This is the final movie I'm ever creating. Well, not really the final movie. The final biggest movie I'm ever creating. And the final lore. This whole big lore has been leading up to one final. I'm happy for myself. I hope you guys are happy that I'm making this and stuff. So, yeah. This is the final, guys. The final lore. We're not there yet, but we will be in the future. So, right now, we are focusing on Calvations. And that is the Keish War. I will say this. The CDS in FNAF thing, what is going on with that? That is part of Calvations. Because I'm going to give you guys a little spoiler. If you guys want to skip this video, just skip right now. But I'm going to give you a little spoiler what this thing is right here. So, CDS FNAF is basically Keish literally just trying to test me. Like, he's putting me in these, like, dreams or whatever, or, like, getting sucked into the computer. He's testing me about my skills so then he can understand it, figure out my weaknesses and stuff, so then he can fight me in Calvations. That's what CDS in FNAF is about. He is controlling it, and he is testing me out. So, that is Calvations. I know that was a big spoiler. I hate to give it to you, but I won't give you any more spoilers unless I tell you when Calvations coming out. So, yeah, that's Calvations. I won't explain about Final and stuff. That's just the biggest movie. It's going to be the pretty much biggest movie I've ever created. Genesis, this is a forgotten lore. This lore was basically about a computer virus I found outside of my house in Tennessee I used to live in. And it tried to take over my whole house and try to take power and stuff. And yeah, that's what Genesis is about. Zevolutions, I would say by far my best movie I like so far. The editing, the acting, fighting Zetar. Dude, That is just insane. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, like, it is. I fought a giant star. But this is what it is, guys. It's called the real life lore. It's basically us in the real life world. Like, we're just regular. There's no giant stars attacking you. But in the real life lore, it's basically real life. But there's actual villains attacking you. That's what it is. So, in this whole lore, the man, Zevolutions, Genesis, Calvations, and Final, that is in the real life lore, the biggest lore I'm ever creating, and it's probably going to be 3 years old, probably 2 or 3 years old. So yeah, this right here, ladies and gentlemen, is the real life lore. I know it's kind of a stupid name because it sounds like we're in real life, but no, we're fighting villains in the real life lore. So yeah, that's what the lore is about. So, and right now, I'm going to be focusing on some other videos. Another huge announcement, I'm going to say. I'm going to give you 3 videos I'm going to be making before Calvation comes out. So, next one, yes, I'm going to add CDS and FNAF 5. I'm going to try to edit it. I'm going to try to do my best. So, yeah, CDS FNAF 5 will come out maybe very soon. Maybe tomorrow, actually. Maybe Sunday or something. I don't know. It takes me a while to edit these videos, but yeah. Next one, it's gonna be a scary one. Yeah, I know, I haven't created horror movies. Oh, yeah, speaking of which, horror movies is not really a part of the real life. Well, it is kinda. It's basically like me trying to entertain people, like creating these horror movies. After I fought in the Man movie, I thought to myself, what if I just make my own version out of this? Like, people would actually believe me and feel the experience, but no. Real villains are actually attacking me. So then after that, I have canceled the horror movie. So no more horror movies. But there is going to be one maybe final horror movie for this one. So yeah. And the last but not least one, Calvations. I know, that's coming out very soon. Maybe, no, I'm joking. That's going to take me a while. I'll figure out a right date. But I will tell you some people who are going to be in it. My friend Dylan's going to be in it. So yeah. Him and I are going to be making it. There are going to be some other actors, but I won't explain that too far. So, yeah. All I'm going to tell you is that Royal Gamer is part of Calvations and Final. Maybe Final. I'm not sure. But he is part of Calvations. So, that makes a clue. Or that concludes it. So, the real life lore is this whole big lore. That's the big announcements. And also this hat. So, thank you all so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, slap the bell, and comment down below, please, if you guys agree with this real life lore, and do you think I should make more of these videos? Alright? So, yes, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next big announcements, and the next big videos I'ma make. So, thank you for watching. I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.